Alright, we're going to be checking out the Music City half-price books here. This will be the first time I've checked it out since I've been making videos. This is the place where I got some of the cool punk singles, some other singles before, like that Averman and Stonewall, that one with the picture of Dusty Rhodes, the pro wrestler, on it, that I eventually sold to somebody, the Single Mothers one, and some other stuff. So we'll see if we'll have any similar sort of scores today. We're right by the cash register, so it's going to be mostly, I'll show you the haul when we're done. We won't be getting bathroom, by the way. Here are the maybes. Be looking some stuff up. Sure, I'll put some of this stuff back. This sealed Creed's Colorado Revival. I think I'll get this. There was like 4 of them in there. A lot of these French records in there. I don't know who they are. Alright, so I spent close to an hour digging through some of their 45s. Again, I didn't show you everything they had there. I tried to show you a little bit of what they had. An older gentleman who's a collector, he came in like right when I was finishing up. He's looking for a lot of like doo-wop and northern soul and the like. I actually let him look through the records I was getting, and he said he wanted one, and it was one that I almost didn't get, so I just said, yeah, just take it. It's by someone called the Dimensions. So I looked it up. It wasn't like I was giving him a $100 record for $1. I mean, I'm nice, but I'm not that nice. And so we might go to Third Man Records next. Yeah, I might change my mind. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're off. I parked. We're off to Third Man Records. I tried to find a close parking spot and failed miserably. We got like City Winery and the Rescue Mission and the like here. I know it's been a while since I've been here because those condos next to Third Man weren't always there. I wonder if that free Jack White record from Friday will still be available today. Probably not. We can hope. wonder if these are the ones people never picked up. Good guy playing a clarinet.
I think that one's kind of a good one. This or that. Yeah, let's get this here. What do you think, Brianna? Let's do this. They're thank you now.
Of course. Plenty of third man shirts and tchotchkes and stuff in here. Funko Pops, of course.
More like, I don't know, less, it's very raw, just kind of like almost
So I have the Dorothy Ashby.
which I love about sneakers, so I love it.
Version.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I like it.
So, as I suspected, the freebie Jack White was only on Friday, not today. So I got a Bush Tetras 7-inch and a beer koozie and a Sun Ra album. They're in there. Fortunately, this classic old cafeteria has gone out of business. Dangers. So we got this old Episcopal church. Can't see the top of it, but I'm mainly diverting because I saw a taco place and it's lunchtime. I put my records back in my car in my parking spot. And you can see there's construction all over the place, so it's really noisy because of that. I hope this Pytown Tacos is open. I'm not 100% sure that it is. If it's not, then well, I'll figure an alternate plan out for lunch. Right, so basically we're behind the church. I left the main building. I didn't stick the camera in the employee's face. But we got sort of the traditional taco el pastor, and then we have the non-traditional Nashville hot chicken taco. So you can see we've got the hot chicken, and you've got the pickles there, and we'll see how that is here at Pytown Taco. So I already ate the al pastor, it's pretty good. The hot chicken one, it's like 2 big Ditas a taco. It's definitely not as hot as Prince's by any stretch of the imagination. I think the traditional one is better. Went to Third Man Records, got a couple of things, and as I told you, I'm filming this on a Monday. Monday is bad because some of the record stores in town are closed, but it just happens to be the day I'm flying somewhere tomorrow. So I'm in an undisclosed hotel location. But I did go to Third Man Records, and I got a beer koozie, and I got more than a beer koozie there. I got a single by the Bush Tetras. It's not that Too Many Creeps song. It's There Is a Hum in 7 Years, something they recorded there a couple of years ago. Got one of those Verve on Request records. I didn't have any Sun Ra, so I figured I should have some Sun Ra. And so I've got Space is the Place by Sun Ra. And it's on some sort of, it's sort of space agey free jazz, originally recorded in 1973. Obviously that's not an OG that I'm showing you, but there you go. Some good stuff there. And then I went to the Half Price Books. That was a place I found a bunch of cool punk singles a couple years ago. Found absolutely no punk there this time. It was mostly kind of standard meh country records. There was a cool Talking Head single, but they wanted $15, and I didn't want to pay $15. So I'll show you what I picked up. So there were 3 of these records on Top Break International, all from 1960, English pressings. So they had to punch out, and then you could see that somebody punched it out, so it'd be like the big American style hole. So this is U.S. Bonds with New Orleans. I think I know him better as Gary U.S. Bonds. And so some 1960 rock and roll. Haven't listened to it yet. Low 13 cents, median 4, high 11. Same deal. We've got the Fenderman, Mule Skinner Blues, sort of a novelty rock and roll song from 1960. Low 1, median 4, high 13. And then the record that I actually gave up, I think I told you a little bit about it. So just as I was finishing up, a dude probably in his 60s came in, and he was going through the singles just like I had just gone through, and we started chatting. He was asking me about, what are you looking for? And I just decided, hey, you can look at what I picked out if you want anything. And then this record by The Dimensions, Over the Rainbow with Nursery Rhyme Rock, which is another one of those top ranks from 1960, and he described it as kind of white doo-wop. I looked up everything, and I'd actually forgotten that ended up being the most valuable one I picked out. So it's like a low 10, median 13, high 52. I don't think it was going to be a 52, and he got it for $1, so good for him. I think Mystery Ed will approve, because I think somebody who appreciates that style of music got it rather than me. And then we've got some Graham Nash, Innocent Eyes. No, this is not Graham Parker. This is Graham Nash from 1986. So it's another case of one of those legacy 70s artists trying to sound up to date with bad, dated 80s tropes. So low 1, mid 2, high 4 on good old Atlantic Records. Somebody named Ed Bruce in 1969 had this promo on Monument. So it's a mono stereo. It's a cover of Johnny Cash's Hey Porter. So I figured it was worth $1. And the version I have is being offered for $5. The other promo version's like a median 14. And apparently the promo version's the only one I saw existing. And then you're going to see I didn't really get all that much in the way of good stuff, but here's a cool looking sleeve theme from Close Encounters of the Third Kind, John Williams, 1977 Arista. It's like a low 1, mid 2, high $4 record, sort of a disco-y theme. And then there's the Miko version as well on Millennium Records, basically about the same sort of value, probably even cheesier because it's by Miko. They did Star Wars stuff as well. And then we've got this French EP by the Platters. There were a lot of French records there, so apparently they'd gotten some sort of collection of that. And I think this was the only one that I bought. And so it's a 4-song EP from like 1956. It's like a $2 record that I paid $1 for, but I think it's got a cool looking cover, and it's got My Prayer, The Great Pretender, Only You, and Winner Take All. And then the last thing I bought, and there were like 4 sealed copies of this, and so this is a couple of live songs by Creedence Clearwater Revival from their Live at the Royal Albert Hall, originally recorded in 1970. Well, Traveling Band was from Live at the Royal Hall in 1970. Who'll Stop the Rain was recorded in Oakland, also in 1970. And then this was released in 2022 as a Record Store Day thing, a craft recording. So apparently, whatever record store had this was trying to sell it for $12.98. Ended up at half price books for $5. Not open. There were literally 4 of them like this. I only bought one of them. So there you go. Chris finds things in the Music City.